Hello. Today what I'm doing is I came out here with a few lights that I use around camp. Now these lights, I choose these more than my other lights because they work for my needs. Now these lights here also I have used many times. I pretty well camp almost every week. If not, sometimes 2 times a week. I don't get out every week, but almost. So I'm out probably 50 times a year. Also, these here have been in many types of weather, year-round as well. So I'm going to break these out and just show you what I trust in and have used and I would recommend as lights around camp. I'm going to start headlamps. In this bag I carry 2 headlamps. Having light after the sun sets is very important. I have sat around a campfire many nights and that's all the light that I've needed around that area. But if I want to go get more wood for the fire and such, that's where a headlamp comes into play. Also, if I want to do some carving in front of me and so on, a headlamp is nice because I can see better. Now, I've been using this one here a lot. This one is the Thrunite. It's the TH20. Takes 1 AA battery. This here lasts a long time on 1 AA battery, and I only set it on low around camp. That's all I need. It's nice and lightweight. It's been a great headlamp around my camp. Now I have that one, and I also have this one here, and this is the Tactica. That one there has been a great headlamp as well. Around camp I keep this one on low. I don't need a whole lot of light for walking around and doing the tasks I need to do around camp. But I also have the function of turning these up and having some powerful headlamps. So that is a plus if I really need to find something or see something. So these here are the headlamps that I use most. I have other ones that I use as well, but these ones here stay in this bag, and this goes in my camping backpack that I take for that night. Now I've also been using this ELF C2 a fair bit out here, and I am liking this just because I can snap it off, use it around camp if I want to, or it gives me a nice headlamp as well. So this here, time will tell, but I've been liking this, so I thought I would share. Now I'm going to show you some lamp that I use around my campsite, and that has worked very well. I'm going to start with this here. This is the T10 by Thrunite. Now this works pretty cool. I have taken this and hung this up on a ridge line and used that for a lamp. I've used it in a tent. It works pretty decent, and it has a pretty good life on the low setting. So it's also a flashlight. I can put it on a brim of a ball cap as well and use it as a headlamp. It's a very functional light, and it has treated me very well out in the outdoors. Now this one here is a Thor fire lantern. It has a spotlight here, but you bring this out and you have your lamp. This works pretty decent, especially in a tent, and it also comes with a hand crank, or you can charge it by USB and such as well. So multifunction, and has a little handle here. You can hang that up. It's been a pretty nice little light. This one lasts a fair decent amount of time, but it's not going to do a entire night. So it works great for a few hours, but if you intend on leaving a light on all night, I have seen this die, especially in the winter time, if you leave it on for multiple hours. It wasn't meant for that, but it still works great for seeing inside of a tent or around camp and such. I've actually had this inside of a camp set on a table, and it does very well for lighting up an area. The next light that I want to share is Illuminate. Now, this takes a while. After you kill it, it takes a while to charge. It takes a full day to charge. But I have left this on all night. And inside of a tent, this works great. And it doesn't give off a lot of light, but it gives off a fair amount. This opens up like this. It's hung, and you blow this up, and it just makes a very good light for hanging around if you have a few of these. And it's solar powered, but it takes a while to charge this after it's fully dead. I love how compact it is, and it's been a very nice light. Lastly, this light here. This has been one of my best lights I think I've ever owned for a camp lamp. Now, this I got many years ago. It's the Sunjack light stick. Waterproof. I hang this up on a tree and such. This will last for around 40 hours continuous light. So I charge this up, and I can leave this on a tree for 2 or 3 campouts and leave it on all night long. That's what I love about this, because you get up in the middle of the night, you want to move around camp and such. You can with a light that's on all night. I leave this on low and just let it go. So you can still see around camp and such, like I said. And it's just nice to have a light on, because fiddling around trying to find your headlamp and so on, if nature calls, is a pain for me. So I just leave a light on. So this here has been a very good light, and I'm not even sure if they sell these anymore. It also, you can twist this off. You can charge a cell phone and different USB devices with this. So it makes it very multi-use and a very good light. It's been one of my favorite, as I just said. So that is the lights that I use most. They have done me very well out there. And being able to light up a dark situation is always a good thing. I appreciate you watching, and it's a gorgeous day, but we're expecting freezing rain and snow, so I've got to get out of here. Take care, and thanks again.